4 weeks to find a new flat. You are looking at well over 1,500 for a 2-bed flat. That ain't amazing. Not for the north. It's dirty, it's old. Ugh. What is all that about? And I look on Rightmove and it says let agreed, and the let ain't been agreed with me. It could be the one.
Small just a little bit, try just a little bit.
Hi. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name's emmatamsinhill. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a different video because, guys, I'm moving house. Oh, my days. I have lived in my flat in Manchester now for 3 years. They've been putting my rent up. Every 6 months, it's gone up and up and up. In the past 3 years since I've lived there, it's gone up probably £400, £450. Is that not insanity? And I'm really in the mindset now that I want to save more money. So I am looking for a new flat because I want to be a bit savvier with my cash. I want to save more. I want to prepare for the future, whatever that might be. So we're going flat hunting, house hunting, flat hunting, whatever. I'm still renting, but I'm going to my first viewing today. And I thought I could like compile all my viewings and talk about the renting market in Manchester and all of that stuff. Might be of interest to some of you. So we're going to our first viewing today. What's the date today? Oh, is it the 1st of March? It is Friday, the 1st of March. My tenancy is up at the end of April, but I want to move like around the 20th of April because I'm going on holiday at the end of April, so I want like a week to get in my new flat and all that stuff. I am moving in with my friend, so there'll be 2 of us. We're looking at 2 beds and 3 beds. I want to be in a 3-bed, but you know, I'm open to a 2-bed. If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. So this one that we're going to now, I need to find all the details. I can't really remember right now, but it actually isn't too far from where I live right now. This one is a 2-bed that I'm going to view. Our budget for a 2-bed is 1,300, and our budget for a 3-bed is 1,750, and it needs parking. That's the requirement. It needs parking. I'm not too fussed. Like I like modern, but the thing is with can I talk? The thing is with Manchester is a lot of the modern buildings are flipping tiny. The city centre is so expensive. Like at the moment, if you wanted like a nice modern 2-bed with like amenities in the building, like a gym or a co-working space, whatever, you are looking at well over 1,500 for a 2-bed flat. Now, some of you Londoners might be looking at me goo goo gaga eyes like, oh my God, that's amazing. That ain't amazing. Not for the north. So I'm also open to, is this where it is? I'm also open to moving further out of Manchester. Not far out, but you know, to Chorlton or somewhere. Actually not Chorlton because Chorlton's expensive. You know, to like a little bit of the suburbs. Nothing too far. Like I would never go as far as Stockport. But you know, Eccles. I'd do with Eccles. Oh, is that my man that I'm looking for? Okay, I think I'm here. It's like a building site right now. I'm going to video it and we'll debrief after. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is inside the first property that I viewed. I really actually did like this place. It was quite high up. I think it might have been the 6th floor. And it was super bright, super modern. No one has lived here before. So this place was pretty much like a building site because the building isn't even finished. So there is some people living here, but not everyone is living there just yet. Now, one thing I hated about these flats was they had no washing machines. Because they're all privately owned, the woman's like, oh, well, it's up to the landlord if they want to put a washing machine in. So none of them had washing machines. The bedrooms were nice and spacious. The kitchen was nice. It was very modern and nice, but it really put me off that the building was not finished because there would be a lot of noises, a lot of works going on. And yeah, like it was fine. It was a cute little setup, living room in the middle, bedrooms either side, just your basic bog standard new build in the city. So this one was 1,240 and it didn't come with parking, so I would have to pay £150 a month on top just to park my car there. Now this next apartment was a few floors down. I think this was on the 2nd floor and this one was furnished, so it was the same thing, 2-bed 2-bath, but this one was furnished. It was cute, but I don't even need all that furniture because I have my own. I was just kind of having a look at it. It had this little terrace as well, which like she was trying to sell me on this terrace, but it was so small. And obviously what am I looking out onto? The flipping building site. So that was not impressive to me at all. This location is quite good. It's near the Trafford Bar tram stop, so it's close enough into town to where you can get there quite quickly. Again, no washing machine in here. I don't know, it was just kind of dark and yeah, I don't know. Okay, debrief. I'm not sure. I like the first one that I saw, obviously it was unfurnished, but that's fine because I would only really need to buy a dining table. That's it. I've got my sofa, I've got everything else. Now you'd have to pay for the parking on top, and the parking is £150 a month. which is what I'm paying now, and I don't want to pay parking no more. Like, but then again, it was a cheaper price, so it was 1,240 for that one a month, and the other one that I saw was 1,445, and that came with 6 months of parking. But then after 6 months, you'd have to pay 150 a month again. I don't like that second flat. It was just small and cramped. I don't like it, and that terrace was tiny, and it was on the second floor. It was on a lower floor, and it was furnished as well. And I think I might just need an unfurnished place because I never liked the furniture that they put in these places. And they didn't have washing machines. Like, what is all that about? I'm hungry now. And also, so basically my lease is up at the end of April, right? And I said to her, oh, I think I'm a bit early to start looking because obviously it's 1st of March today. And she was like, yeah, you're probably best to start looking at the beginning of April. I am not doing that. No, because I don't want to just be left the crumbs of what's around. I want to be in a flat that I really like. So if I have to move earlier and pay more money, I will do it for peace of mind and happiness. Because I spend a lot of time at home. My home is my safe haven. Okay, first viewing done. Not that successful, but we'll see. Okay, so this was my next viewing a couple of days later. So this one, again, wasn't too far. It was kind of in the Stretford, Trafford area. This was a townhouse, a 3-storey townhouse. It came with parking, and look at this flipping utility room. Had like this whole utility room downstairs. Again, didn't come with a washing machine. I'd have to buy the washing machine. But the storage in this place, under the stairs storage, a little storage room there. Then it had this downstairs bedroom and bathroom, which again, super nice. It's like a kind of new build estate. It was super cute. I think they were using this as like a little girl's bedroom downstairs. Bless this lady, showed me around. She was so sweet. So she was the lady that lives here's mum. They don't own the house, but she was so helpful because this was like an open house situation. Like there was tons of people there. And this house was so flipping gorgeous. It was so spacious. As you can see, the kitchen, it was on both sides, and it had this whole dining area. And then it had a whole like open terrace. And then there was also a communal terrace that you could use. You can see it out the window now. Like you could open it out in summer and have like a living alfresco indoor outdoor dining area. Obsessed. And then it had this bedroom upstairs with a bathroom and another bedroom. So this was a 3-bedroomed house, and I was obsessed. I flipping loved this place. I wish I could have it, but I'll tell you why I can't. Okay, debrief. Can you two move out the way, please? God, there's so many folk going to view this house. That is absolutely crazy. There's literally people everywhere. I am absolutely obsessed with that house. It is stunning. It is so big. Oh, so it's a 3-bed townhouse. I'm obsessed that it's over 3 levels. It was so spacious. It was absolutely massive. So, like, obviously the downstairs, they have like a huge utility, which obviously you'll get that in a house, won't you? Like, I just haven't lived in a house in a long time. Ever since living in Manchester, I've only lived in flats. So it had this huge utility. It has, you open the back door and your car parking space is right there and it's covered. And then it had this downstairs bedroom and a massive bathroom downstairs. I mean, the layout is a bit weird in that sense. But anyway, you come up the stairs, giant kitchen, so it's a living area with like a kitchen which you walk through, and there's another like a dining area, massive, and it has these huge windows that was so beautiful. Again, the only annoying thing is it doesn't have the washing machine. I would buy a washing machine though to live in that house. Like, I love that house. Then you go up another flight of stairs, and there is 2 bedrooms on the top and another bathroom. So I guess you share the bathroom if you're on the top floor. See, I'm just trying to think now. I'm getting too excited. Like, I'm thinking, you know, when you get excited about something and you don't think about it logistically. Like, logistically, which one would I want in my bedroom and which one would I want in my office? Yeah, like, I'm obsessed with the fact that it has the parking right there, that it's really big, and it's 1,650, which is below my budget. My budget is 1,750 for a 3-bed. And it had this huge terrace, like a huge terrace that you could really host in there in the summer. Open it all up, host. And then not only that, like, you can come out of that and there's a communal, like, terraced area. What? I'm obsessed. I got chatting to the girl that lives there and her mum. And we were just yabbering. We were getting on really well. Because she, funnily enough, the girl who lives there now, used to live where I currently live. How mad is that? So, yeah. I'm obsessed. So that's available on the 4th of April. I mean, the estate agent was very ambiguous, but the girl who lives there told me that it's available on the 4th of April. And it will be unfurnished, but that's fine because we have our own furniture. But obviously my tenancy is not up until the 28th of April. I'm willing though. I mean, I want to move around the 22nd because I'm going away on like the 26th of April. So I want to like get in and get my stuff in. So I would be moving earlier than my actual end of tenancy date. I'm willing to like move 4 weeks earlier for that. Like I really am. I'm willing to pay too much rent for the right place because I really don't want to leave it until like 4 weeks before I need to move and be trying to scramble to find somewhere like, and it's just not the right place. Like I want to feel like I'm getting value for my money, which is very hard in Manchester because everywhere is either really small or you have to pay extra for parking or you have to do this or do that. Yeah. Oh, I really like that place. But there was a lot of people there, so I think there will be a lot of interest. We will just see what happens. If it is meant for me, it is meant for me. If it is not, it is not. But I feel very happy after that. That's put me in such a good mood. Okay, so this viewing was done about 3 weeks ago now. I went home from this house. I applied straight away because I wanted it and I knew I wanted it. On my email, I even offered to pay 6 months rent up front. I heard back, they said they'll get in touch with the landlord and let me know. Tell me why a week later I'm going on Rightmove and it's saying let agreed. I missed out on my house that I wanted. The only reason I can think that they wouldn't accept me even after I offered 6 months was because they wanted a family to have it. And in which case, I'll bow out gracefully, but I'm still pissed about it. Hello loves, we're off on the house hunt again. I'm about to go view a 3-bed place. I did actually put in an offer on the one that I viewed last time, the Townhouse. And we'll just see if it gets accepted. It's not been accepted yet. Oh. So we'll see. I'm going to go view this place. My camera's flashing, so I don't know if I can give you a debrief after. But hopefully I can. Okay, let's go. That building is a no from me, guys. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to put in of the actual flat because the guys who lived there were still there. 3 boys lived in the flat and it was a mess. Like all their stuff was in it, but it was just a fucking mess, I can't lie. When I say a mess, I mean 3 men living in the house. All the beds were unmade, there was rubbish everywhere, there was bin bags everywhere, there was stuff everywhere. It looked like it hadn't been cleaned in a really long time. And obviously all their stuff will be out by the time I move in, but nah. Like, it just looked dirty in general. Like, the building's quite old. It's got communal gardens, but the communal garden is, like, not kept well. It's dirty. It's old. Ugh. And it's like, because I'm paying... I'm not prudish and snobbish, but when you're paying an amount of money, I expect a certain level of, like, niceness. You know what I mean? Nah, this ain't the one for me. God, back to the drawing board. I really want the second place we viewed, but they haven't got back to me yet. If I get that, I will be a happy woman, because that place was stunning. Hello, darlings. It is a few weeks later now. I have just got back from Barbados yesterday. I have 4 weeks to find a new flat or house. It's really amped up. So I really wanted that house that we last saw, the townhouse, 3-bed townhouse with the parking. It was stunning. And they said they'd get back to me. And I look on Rightmove and it says let agreed. And the let ain't been agreed with me. So they've obviously gone with someone else. So we're going ham on the apartment hunting right now. It is a Thursday 21st of March today. I need to be out of here in just over 4 weeks. So, yeah, it's getting serious. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 houses that I need to inquire about. I've got them all on my laptop here. Now, this is something that's changed from when I last moved. So I moved 3 years ago. So that's the last time I looked for an apartment. I swear to God, you used to be able to just call people and arrange a viewing. It don't work like that these days. They want you to send emails and this and how much money do you make and this and this and this and this and this. I can't just pick up the phone and be like, can I view this property? So I'm going to request details on all of them. I was going to call, but I don't know. Like, anyway. I find it really annoying because people don't get back to you and it's like, do you want to sell this house or not? Sorry, do you want to rent this house or not? It's just jarring. They don't keep you in the loop about anything. Finding a flat has been exhausting and I've barely even done it properly. So let me tell you for a fact, after my tenancy is done with this new place I'm going to move to, I'm going to buy a place because I can't be arsed with the fucking ag. I can't be arsed with the ag. A lot of the flats are just not my taste, not my style. I want to do it how I want to do it. And I've never thought seriously about buying a place. And I know people will say to me, with the amount of rent I was paying here, people will say, why the hell didn't you buy a place? It was never a priority for me. Growing up, I always was like, I will buy a house when I have a partner and we have children. In my head, that's just the way I was programmed. I never dreamed to own my own house. You know what I mean? It was something that I would do with a partner. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up in the suburbs in a small town and it's like buying a house. And then when I moved here, I realised I don't want a house, I want a flat. But I mean, I'm open to a house now. But anyway, that was why I never bought, because I was like, I don't really care about buying. But now, seeing the ag that trying to rent has caused me, I'm like, yeah, it's time to buy, I think. So maybe in 12 months' time, we'll be buying a house. Okay, I'm sending an email to all the places. We're inquiring. We're sending all the inquiries. So let's see who comes back and let's see what viewings we can get together for next week. Okay, it's later in the day. We've had some movements. Okay, one place has called me, but that house isn't available until May and I didn't see that on the listing. So that one's out of the equation. I've just been emailed by another company. Now, I've actually viewed these apartments before when I was first moving to Manchester. They're called Duet. Anyway, I'm just laughing. I had to come and talk to you because the prices. Okay, so I don't even know if I said this in the video yet, but my budget for a 3-bed house or apartment is 1,750. I don't mind if it's city centre or out the city centre. For that price, I probably won't get a 3-bed in the city centre. That's fine by me. I don't mind going a bit further out because in Manchester, everything is pretty close. Like, nothing is too far. I preferably want to live in south or east, but I'm just laughing because, so they've emailed me 3-bedroom apartments. So what they have is a 3-bed unfurnished flat for 1,790 a month, which is £40 over my budget. But it says there's an additional fee of £35 a month for Wi-Fi. Fair enough, because a lot of these apartment buildings, the Wi-Fi is just ingrained in the building. It's the car parking thing for me. So the car parking spaces are 175 a month. Now here I'm paying 150. That already I was like, that can't go higher than that. 175 a month. And this is in Media City, and I do get it because around Media City there is fuck all parking. But damn. Which would make the rent, well, let me see, I'm bad at maths, guys. 1,790 plus 35 plus 175 makes the rent £2,000 a month. So it's like when you're looking for a house, that's why I've been making sure every one of these flats has parking included, because I'm at the stage now where I refuse to pay extra for parking on top of my rent. That is fucking extortionate. And this is why I decided, like, I would still love to live in the city, but it's just not viable because the apartments are small. As big as this apartment is, like, it's small. Like, the rooms are small. And then they're going to charge you extra for fucking parking. And I get it. And it's because everywhere else in the city is that amount of money. But Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm basically moving because I just want to save money. Like, I don't need to be paying this amount a month. Where I'm at, I'm not telling you this to brag or nothing like that. Like, I'm telling you for transparency because it's absolute insanity. Where I live right now costs me £2,045 a month. Fair enough, I've got a tenant, so he's paying a third of the rent because I have 2 of the bedrooms. I have an office and a bedroom, so I pay 2/3 rent. He pays a third rent. But obviously I pay for my car parking space, which is 150. And they wanted to up my rent by, I don't know how much. It would have ended up being a month. I think it was going to end up being like near 2.2 a month. That's insane. Like, you must be smoking the finest grade A crack because I'm not paying that. No. So that's why when I'm going out, my budget is 1,750, including parking, okay? Because I'm not doing it no more. It's just a piss take at this point. Anyway, that's just got me going. I'm just going to delete that email. No need to view that. Okay, what else have we got? Thank you for your inquiry. There are no viewing times available. Right, that's great. Thanks, guys. What do you mean there's no viewing times available? I don't want a virtual tour. A virtual tour of what? Do I even like this place? So this is the next place I went to visit. I didn't get too much footage because the tenants were still in there and obviously they were just chilling, enjoying their life. So it did come with like a little outdoor area. It had parking as well. This is in the Beswick area, if you know that part of Manchester, near the Etihad. So this was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. But when I say it was not 3 bedrooms, it was 2 bedrooms with a little dressing room, walk-in closet kind of thing, if that's what you want to call it. So yeah, the bathrooms were cute. It was a nice house, like, but this is the 3rd bedroom. Look how small that is. And obviously I know they have big wardrobes in there, but I saw this outside and I was like, you know what, I don't think it's for me. Next I went to view this place. I don't know what area you would call this. It was kind of deep in Salford, but I actually really liked the location. It was on like a new build estate. Kitchen was nice, had a little back garden area, and the furniture came with it. So this giant sofa came with it. But again, the 3rd bedroom was super small. She was obviously using this as like a beauty room to do clients, or I don't know what she did, but it was a really small room that you couldn't really have as an office or anything like that. Again, all the wardrobes wardrobes came with the place. What I didn't like though, this main bathroom, the bath was super nice, but the shower head was like a handheld shower head. Like, what am I going to do with that? And this bedroom was cute and it had an ensuite as well. So this place was nice, but I just overall think that the bedrooms were too small for me. It had some storage upstairs and downstairs as well. Okay guys, I've just been to view this next house. I forgot to give you an update last time on the last house. The last house, it was nice actually, but the third bedroom was real fucking small and it was in an area that I didn't want to live in. This house I've just viewed now is actually really nice. Like, the estate it's on is gorgeous. It's a little bit far out of town, but I could have, like, it would have worked for me had the inside been good. The inside was good. It's not like it was bad. But I think the bedrooms are small. And in the bathroom upstairs, it had a bath but no shower. It had the shower head. So you would have to like wash yourself like that. I don't want to wash myself like that. Am I picky, guys? I think I must be picky. I don't think I'm asking too much for my budget to like just find something that I want and really like, and I'm like, yeah. I'm still so sad because that house, the townhouse, is the one I wanted, but it went like oh god. Anyway, let's not dwell on it. But yeah, that house was nice, but I think the bedrooms are really small. The bedrooms are small. Yeah, but it was on a really nice like estate, like it's like all brand new kind of houses. But yeah, the search continues. Also, when I left, there was a woman coming and like she said to me, oh, do you like the house? And I was like, oh no, I think it's just a bit out of town for me. Like, I didn't want to put her off. Like, I didn't want to be like, the bedrooms are small. I was like, oh, it's just a bit out of town for me. And she said, good, because I'm having it. The housing crisis in Manchester, guys, has got everyone acting up. Okay, I've booked 6 viewings this week, all right? This morning I went through everything and I literally gave myself a headache because I was concentrating that hard, staring at a screen for 3 hours. But I think it might even be 7 viewings this week. So hopefully we find something. If we don't, if I haven't found something that really resonates with me and I really want by the end of next week, I'm staying where I am. I'm putting that out there now. I'm going to stay where I am for 6 months. And I'm going to buy a house. I think after all this ordeal anyway, I'm not going to be in the new house for too long because I think I'm going to buy. Because I can't go through this stress again. So my mission is to buy in the next 1 to 2 years. If I haven't found anything that I want by the end of next week, I'm staying put. Even with the rent increase, and it feels insane. But I'm going to say to myself, okay, we need to get this shit done and we need to move to buy. Anyway, I'm going to go home now and make my dinner. Hello loves, back on the house hunting. I just went to see a flat that it could be the one. Like, it's nothing spectacular. I mean, don't get it twisted, like, it's a really nice flat, but like, it's not got no personality like all of these new build flats. It was 1.5, which is way below my budget. It was a 3-bed. It had a parking space included. It was council tax band B. I'm currently on council tax D, and A is the best and it goes progressively worst. So I might apply for it because, yeah, there was nothing. The only thing that it was furnished, and I wish it wasn't furnished because I want to put my own furniture in it. But it was pretty spacious. Like, it's 5 minutes from where I live now. Like, it was... Oh, there's my estate agent. It's literally 5 minutes from where I live now. Like, I have not known a flat, like a 3-bed flat in town, be that cheap. So it makes me think, what's wrong with it? But at the same time, the landlord just put it up last night, and I think he probably just wants to get rid of it, like, get it on the market. So, yeah, like, it was a really good deal. Considering it is, like, 5 minutes from where I live now, which is town, 2 minutes from my best friend's house, parking space included, 1.5. Yeah, that could be the one, because especially if I'm thinking I just want a base for a year or two while I save to buy a house, could be the one. Anyway, I'm about to go into another viewing right now, so we'll see how this one goes. This is in Ancoats, so it's not my perfect location, but I'm willing to look. Now, I told myself that I didn't want to live in Ancoats, but this place came up and it intrigued me, so I thought, let me go and view it. First of all, that first bedroom was way too small. This second bedroom was a lot more spacious, but they were very dark downstairs. It did have 2 bathrooms, which was good, and I actually really did like it. There was a lot of storage in this place. So there was the understairs storage there, and then the kitchen was so cute. It had these green tiles, but that was just a massive fridge. There was no freezer in the place, which absolutely baffled me. And I actually did like the furniture. I don't usually like the furniture in these places, but I really like that. There was tons of storage up there and this beautiful upstairs bedroom. Like the light was so gorgeous. Also had a little secret cupboard there. Had a little, what do you call that? A Juliet balcony and nice views in Ancoats. But yeah, it wasn't for me. Hello, my loves. This is the part of the video where I stopped recording any of my thoughts after the viewing. So I'm going to have to come in and tell you my thoughts because I have a lot of videos and not a lot of explanations. So I really did like that apartment in Ancoats and I really did consider it, and I looked around for parking. There was a little car park next door to it. There was also the option to ask the buildings around if I could like park, but again I would have to pay for the parking. And when I really thought about it, it didn't make sense. Like, although it's beautiful and I loved it, the living room actually wasn't that big. I couldn't really host there. The downstairs bedrooms were quite dark. There was no door on like the upstairs room at the bottom of the stairs. So if you're downstairs making a sandwich in the kitchen and someone's upstairs shagging, you're going to hear everything. And also it didn't make sense, like the bathroom was downstairs, so you'd have to shower downstairs, walk through the lounge to go upstairs. There was just a lot of things that didn't make sense. If you live there alone, then fine, but living with people, no, it just didn't work, even though I really did like that place. And it had my perfect sink in it. It had the farmhouse sink. I had so many viewings this week, so we were straight on to the next one. Now, this one was in Salford, like central Salford, near the station, near uni as well. I really like this place. It was in an older building, but you could tell they'd just done it up. And again, I actually did like the furniture as well. This main bedroom was absolutely massive. The showers were a little bit small, if anything, if I was going to be nitpicky. But this is the main bathroom. The shower was a bit bigger in this one. And then this was one of the other bedrooms. A little bit smaller, but, you know, doable. But this room was just such a weird shape. Like, I don't know. I still really, really did like this place. It had no storage. Like, when I say no storage, yeah, barely anything. I really did like this place, but there was no parking with it. And look, that would have been the view from the apartment, but I just can't get down with the no parking. Next, we move on to this house. This again was kind of in deep Salford. Why you would paint the kitchen baby blue, I have no fucking idea. Whoever did that needs to be fired. The flooring, oh my goodness, they'd obviously just had the flooring done. It was stunning. They had that understairs storage as well, which I loved, and it was spacious. Like, there was nothing wrong with the place, but I don't know, it just had a weird feeling to me. I hated them blue fence panels. They were so nasty, but anyway, I could have seen past that. But a couple of other things pissed me off upstairs. So first of all, the ensuite shower was really small. It was like a little box shower, and then in the main bathroom, again, it was a handheld shower. It was just a head. The bath was stunning, but what am I going to do with that? Like, I want my shower on the wall. This bedroom was also really spacious, but then the third bedroom was kind of like a box room. And I'm like, that'd obviously have to be my office, and I want a bigger office than that. This place was nice. There was really nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't for me. It was on, again, a nice estate. Parking all around it. I like Salford because it's like you're a bit away from town, but you're close enough where it doesn't feel like too far away. I hated that blue kitchen though. That blue kitchen, what is that about? So yeah, there was nothing wrong. I don't know. I just didn't get the right vibe from it. Then I went a bit rogue and decided to go view a terraced house in Levenshulme. You know what? This place had so much charm and character, and it really reminded me of my nana's house. Like, it was just very cute. If you're not from England, this is like a quintessentially British terraced house. It had a cute little outdoor space, but the kitchen, right? They had this dishwasher like on the side, but it was taking up so much sideboard space. Like, I didn't understand why they had put that there. The bedrooms were just too small for me. Yeah, too small. Not the vibe, but it was a cute little house, I can't lie. I liked the built-in storage in that bedroom, but there was only one bathroom, and I really don't fancy sharing a bathroom. But I thought, let me try something new and go and view this. The stairs were so steep. It definitely reminded me of my nana's house so much. This place was so sweet, and I went to view it because it was so cheap. And I do have a friend that lives in Levenshulme, and she says it's really cute. And one of my favourite bakeries is in Levenshulme, so I thought, let me just go try a different area. But no, it wasn't for me. I don't think I could live in a terraced house because they are quite compact. And I feel like you have a lot of neighbours to worry about opposite you, to the side of you. I think I want something a bit more open. But I did love that like living, dining area, but the kitchen was so small. And I do not understand why they had that little mini dishwasher. There's no point, just wash your dishes in the sink. The courtyard was really cute. But yeah, just a bit too small for me. This is the next place. Again, it's another new build in Salford, but this one was kind of more towards Bury New Road, kind of Salford. Had a back garden with a shed in, which was good because that had storage in. Under the stairs storage. It was really big. It had this downstairs toilet, Can we talk about how someone took a piss in there and didn't flush it? Anyway, I loved the kitchen. The kitchen was so pretty. I could just see myself baking in there. So much storage. I absolutely loved it. And then just the downstairs in general was very big. Different story when we got upstairs because this bedroom was so small. These 2 bedrooms were just really small and I just couldn't see which could be a bedroom and which could be an office because they both look like tiny offices to me. This is the main bathroom. It had a bath. And then this is the other bedroom. Again, it's just small. I don't know. It just made me feel kind of weird because I was like, oh, could I live here? Couldn't I? This shower was also kind of small. I just hate when they make new builds and they scrimp out on making the bedrooms big. Like, what are we doing? But it was in a really nice area. I actually was really considering this one because I started to panic and I was like, it's not that bad. Like, and I really loved the downstairs. Like, I liked the garden. I loved how big downstairs was. I loved the big kitchen. But the upstairs, I just couldn't get past how small the rooms were. And I really looked at the videos and I went over it and over it. And I was like, could I put a bed there and put this there and put that there? And I was like, no, it would be too much stress. Like, it was too small, point blank, period. But it's a shame because I really did like the kitchen area. Okay, this is the last property that I viewed and it is a stunner. I was obsessed with this place. The only thing that put me off was the location. So this was kind of in Bellevue near Gorton and it's just a bit far out from me, I can't lie, but it is stunning. I was obsessed with the kitchen. The living room was super nice. It was just like, it felt like a big girl house, like a family home. This was the main bathroom. It had a shower and a bathtub. And then we had this bedroom, which was kind of a bit random, but I would actually use this as a guest room instead of an office. I'll show you why in a minute. This was the other bedroom, kind of small, but you know, it had the built-in wardrobes. Look at this. So you could use this as a desk space area and it goes up again to this stunning main bedroom. Oh my days, I really love this one. I think I've decided I love these like windows. Are they called like Velux windows? I don't know what they're called. I really like that because they let in so much light. That also had an ensuite and this huge wardrobe in the room as well. I was just gobsmacked at the whole place. I was like, wow, I didn't expect to like it that much. I was just put off by the location. But you know what? I decided I don't care about the location. I am going to put in an offer on this one. Also, it had this massive garage and parking on the drive. And it was in a really nice new build estate as well. Okay, girls, that's all the viewings I went to. That was a lot. I need to count how many that actually was. I think we viewed 12 places over the space of 2 weeks. Oh, it was a lot. I really liked that place, right? And for me, it was between the flat in town near to where I live now that I said was great but just a little bit basic, and this one that I just viewed. And I put in offers for both of them. This was before the bank holiday weekend, so I said to both of them, I'll take it, because obviously with this stuff you can never tell, like, so you're best just saying that you'll take it and see what happens. I didn't know if it would still be available or whatnot. So now it gets to Tuesday after the bank holiday weekend. I've not heard anything. Flat near to me calls me up and says it's available, you can have it if you want it. And I was like, cool, because in my head, obviously, I needed to move like in just over 2 weeks. And I was like, I want to get somewhere sorted. Also, in between all this time, I've emailed my building and asked them to keep my rent the same. If they had agreed to keep my rent the same, I would have stayed here for another year. They've put it up £155. And just out of principle, because it's been going up and up and up every year since I've moved here, I was like, you know what? Freeze my rent for 12 months and I'll stay. Because they would only have to have this apartment empty for 1 month to have lost money. Keeping me at the same rent would have been cheaper than having this place empty for 1 month. So, yeah. But they came back to me on Tuesday and they said no, that they're not going to do that. Which I just, like, I'm kind of finding it laughable because I've lived here for 3 years. I'm a really good tenant. I've always paid my rent on time. I've never given them any problems. The building is not owned by private landlords. It is owned by the building. And there's obviously like over 200 apartments in this building. So honestly, it's pure greed. I can't lie. It is pure greed. But I've had a good time here. I feel like this is the universe telling me time to do something new. Obviously, this building has amenities. So it has like gym, rooftop, co-working space. It's a lovely building. It's like a hotel. But I do not even use the amenities that much, which is why when I went on this house hunt, I didn't even bother to look at any buildings that had amenities and stuff like that in. They came back to me and said, well, no, the rent's going up regardless. And I said, okay, I'm handing my notice in. So now I was panicking. But then they came back to me and said, you can have this flat if you want. That is the cheapest place I've seen in the best location that I've seen. And it was a nice place. Like the rooms were spacious. The house was spacious. It came with parking. I was just like, oh, it's just a bit basic, it's just a bit basic. But I guess the house is just a shell. And I'm used to like living in like this lovely, gorgeous, bougie place. Anyway, I'd also put in an offer on that one we've just seen. So basically that one was done through Open Rent, which is just like another website, just like Rightmove. But I got an email on Tuesday saying that it was off the market. So I was like, oh, I've missed out on it. Oh shit. This was before I even agreed to let the other place. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I've missed out on it, is what it is, you know what I mean? Tell me why the next day I get a call from the guy who showed me around the flat being like, oh, it's good to hear that you want the place, like it's available. And I'm thinking, what? But the thing is, I got a weird vibe when I was at that place, right? I loved the house, but the guy showing me around gave me booky vibes. I don't know why, I don't know what it was. Like he just came in and was like, all right, just show yourself around. Like he didn't show me anything or tell me anything. I honestly don't know what it was. But he didn't show me around, and he didn't even show me in the garage. And there was this huge garage because I'd seen it online and he didn't even show it me. But I was still willing to like go ahead with it. But it was weird because it was him that was emailing me, but then there was also another company involved, and I was just very confused, and it was just giving me sus vibes. And also, I'd kind of made the decision in my head by this point. Since the flat in town had come back to me, I was like, right. And I'd accepted that I was going to live there, even though it wasn't really my ideal place. So by the time you've come back and said to me, you can have this house, which I think, that is an upgrade from where I'm living now, even though it's cheaper. I can't be to and fro. And once I've made the decision, I made the decision. So I was like, not going to go back on that just because I like that place more. I think what's happened, like I've said through this whole video, whatever's meant to happen has happened. I'm really happy because I'm going to be able to save a lot of money in this flat. I'm going to be saving over £500 a month, which is great because I can just put that towards me buying a place. This whole process has just made me realise that I need to buy my own house. So that is what I will be working on, and it's good because in this place I actually can work towards that because I can save a lot more. People have said to me, like, oh, you don't seem excited, and it's like, I'm not super excited, but I guess once I'm in and once I've put my little touch on it, I've already been looking, like I've done loads of stuff online about like how I'm going to decorate it. Like I've been getting excited thinking how I'm going to decorate because I'm going to take the furniture out. Yeah, I'm not keeping that furniture. Well, in Fajiro's room, he'll keep his furniture, but in my 2 rooms, I'm taking all that out. I put my own bed in there, my own stuff. And in my office, we're going to do like a whole office revamp. I'm actually going to have a really nice filming room now instead of all of this shit behind me. Like I'm going to do an IKEA Pax wardrobe, which let me show you. I've designed my open wardrobes, which is great because I need a lot of storage. The wardrobes are going to look like this. And then I'm going to get like a desk and it's all going to be really cute. I am actually excited for it. I'm going to take out the dining room chairs. I'm going to put in a bench and 2 nice chairs. Like I'm just going to zhuzh it up. I'm going to keep that sofa, but I'm going to find a sofa cover. So I didn't know they even did this. Also, guys, I feel like I talk really fast and people have been saying to me I talk too fast, but it's because there's so much going on in my brain. And if I don't spit it out immediately, I will forget it. I didn't know couch covers were a thing, but I'm going to get like a couch cover so it can match my actual sofa. So I'm getting excited about it now. Like once it is done, I'll be happy. I'm definitely going to be happy to save in £500 a month. So guys, it's been long. It's been treacherous. It's been a journey. But that is the end of flat hunting 2024. So we are moving in 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow. Today's Thursday. 2 weeks tomorrow we're moving, girls. So the next couple of weeks is going to be full of decluttering, packing, sorting all my stuff out, getting ready to move. I've already decluttered my bathroom and my bedroom yesterday. I donated so many clothes. It was crazy. I do have to list a load of things on Vinted, so keep an eye out because my Vinted will be getting rinsed the next couple of weeks. I just need to like start decluttering everywhere else. But I've given myself a good 2 weeks. So I'm feeling good about it. So that's the end of the video, girls. I will see you very soon with a new one. It's probably going to be a vlog or something of the sort. A lot of moving content coming. Love you all. Thanks for joining me today. I'm sorry that my upload days have been a bit scatty. Since I got back from holiday, I've just been go, go, go. And everything with the move as well. And trying to find a place, I've just been stressed. So I haven't been sticking to Sunday, Wednesday. Like, it's been more like Monday, Thursday, Friday, whatever it is. But we will get back to actual specific days. But I appreciate you all for the nice comments and for saying that you're happy that I've been consistent. I'm feeling good about it. I'll see you soon with a new one. Love you all. Bye.